welcome to another episode, very special episode of SRBTV. I'm Kristen, and on today's episode, we are taking a look at Gamescom 2019's opening ceremonies, this year known as Gamescom Opening Night Live. Now, of course, for those who don't know, Gamescom is a German-based gaming convention, pretty much, where it's pretty much E3, but just in Germany. And not only is it full of new stuff, but as well as familiar stuff from E3, but also allowing a lot more public access. You know, Gamescom has been doing public access for years, unlike E3, which only just started a couple of years ago. So, anyways, what makes this year so interesting for opening ceremonies, like last year's, me and my brother did the reaction. We found some interesting surprises and stuff, and it was great. But nothing big. Here, however, they're changing things up. This year, it is being produced by the same team that did the Game Awards. So, like, Jeff Keighley and his crew are coming in and doing this. And apparently, the setup for this is that if anybody's ever watched the PC gaming E3 conferences, it's kind of like that. They're going to be showing gameplay stuff, trailers, but also going to have kind of like sit-down interviews with the developers as well, which I'm fine with. On a mixture of that, I don't mind. The only thing I know, apparently there's a bunch of publishers and developers who are apparently going to be unveiling stuff during this, most likely. The only thing I know, because I saw the on my own time, I saw the Inside Xbox Gamescom stuff, and the only thing I know is they're showing more single-player campaign for Gears of War 5. So, I mean, I'm hoping for a lot. I mean, we're supposed to be also getting some more Death Stranding stuff at Gamescom. We're apparently getting something a lot more from Capcom, a whole bunch of different developers. It's a long-ass list. So hopefully we're going to get a good chunk here, and hopefully some good surprises, because I'm looking forward to this. Last year's biggest surprise was the release date for Shenmue 3, which was really cool. Of course, that got pushed to the fall, but that was like the biggest thing that we got last year during the opening ceremonies. Considering it's Jeff Keighley's group running it tonight, this conference, I'm very interested to see where they go overall. I don't have any hopes, expectations, predictions. I'm going into this one like full raw, just going in raw. That didn't sound right, but like I'm just going in raw like this because I'm like I want to see what they're going to be giving me and see if I'm going to find any surprises, because I haven't really looked up anything about Gamescom. I mean, what's going to be at Gamescom this year. I know the other two things was that EA unveiled Need for Speed Heat, which is the next Need for Speed game, apparently set in Miami, and a new Plants vs. Zombies game, pretty much, which kind of sounds like it's maybe a continuation of Garden Warfare, or perhaps an actual third game in the original mobile saga of the series. Who knows? But the Plants vs. Zombies one got leaked. I know the Need for Speed Heat they officially unveiled. So I'm looking for Need for Speed Heat. I'm kind of looking forward to them not ruining like the game. Like, I mean, I've heard Payback is decent, but that's only decent if you look past the gazillions of like loot boxes and microtransactions the game has. So like, I'm hoping for something more from that. Another thing is, as you can see, my brother is not here. This is being recorded on Monday. And of course, I won't work Monday, but he does. So like, as of right now, I can watch this and provide my reaction, and even like down the road hear your guys' thoughts about this overall. So let's get this started. This is my reaction to the Gamescom Opening Night Live ceremony. So here we go. Here we go. See if we got some goods.
Be sure to stay tuned for more coverage here at Gamescom.
Ooh, that is a nice setup. Keighley-san! It's Keighley-san! It's Jeff Keighley-san.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to Gamescom! How you guys doing?
That is a nice setup.
I'm thrilled to be here at Gamescom in Germany. I want to welcome everyone watching around around the world. You guys excited for a big week at Gamescom? You know, this is so fun because the Gamescom guys came to me and said, hey, we want to put together a little show to kick off this big week for gaming. And I said, you know what, let me talk to all the publishers, all the developers, and called everyone up, and they said, you know what, this is a great idea.
It's like, you got some shit? You got some shit to show? You got some shit? Cool. Come tonight.
And you're gonna see
Trust me.
Here tonight, we're going to see a lot of gameplay. You guys into that?
Of course, we love gameplay.
We've got some announcements and surprises for you as well, and it's going to be a really fun night. Now, Gamescom, this week, there are over 500,000 people in Cologne, and we're all here to do one thing, which is celebrate video games, and we're going to have a fun week. So we got 2 hours of stuff. Let's get right to it and kick off Gamescom in style. We're going to start with a guy who was on Inside Xbox just a couple hours ago. Please welcome from the collective, Rod Ferguson.
Okay, so yeah, this is going to be the single-player campaign footage, you promise.
Hello, Rod Ferguson. Good to see you.
You too?
So, Rod, Gears 5 coming soon for Xbox, right?
Absolutely, yes. Coming very, very soon. Less than 3 weeks, in fact.
And a lot of people since E3 last year have been waiting to see something, right?
Yeah, I mean, we had a plan. You know, we wanted to talk about Escape and Versus and Horde, which we've been doing, but obviously from E3, people really wanted to see more about the campaign. So, figured what better place to show a new campaign story trailer.
All right, here we go. Gears 5, Gamescom, check it out.
World premieres. One user, you're gonna get what you... God damn, I love this. This is a really good song.
Yeah. And now we need to kill it.
I need you to think about what you saw in that vision. Every detail.
Multiple security breaches. All the Fury ruins.
External camera 16. External camera 15. Camera 10. Damn it.
They're here.
Oh, that's something that's a cool design. It's so swampy. Nice. See, now that, why didn't they show that trailer during E3? That was a fucking great, that was a really pretty good trailer. Jeez Christ, man. Now that was a fucking trailer.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. Right.
Yeah, Jeff, you're right. That was what we were talking about.
No, you guys
That was
did an
better
amazing job on
than
this.
what they showed at
Talk a bit about the
E3
campaign.
overall.
Yeah, so it's basically a two-sided story. So there's one part of the story is the war returning to Sarah. You know, Gears 4 is a little bit about 3 people lost in the woods finding the monsters, and now the monsters are here and they're pissed off, right? And so,
Obviously.
so that side of the story, and then the other part is
You knocked over their picket fence, white picket
so
fence.
Those two stories come together for probably the best Gears game we've ever made.
Looks truly epic, 60 frames per second.
4K, 60 frames in campaign on Xbox One X, so it's amazing.
Yeah, looks absolutely incredible. All right, well, let's turn to something you just announced a couple hours ago on Inside Xbox, which is Horde. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we wanted to talk about the new Horde. So basically, ultimate abilities are the new thing in Horde. So every character has their own unique ability you can do, so it kind of changes up your play style, and everybody plays differently. Things like Kate can go invisible, JD can bring down airstrikes, and so it's per character, it's not per role. So, and even engineers will each have their own ability.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And
I mean, like,
power
Hero
taps,
Sure-esque
things that
elements
powers
to
the
it.
economy in Horde.
Pretty smart.
Now, every 10 waves, a new power tap appears. You have to decide, do we go expand our base and capture it, or do we just stay and defend? And then Jack is a playable character, and so Jack is sort of a new feature for us that is kind of an accessible way to play because you don't take cover, you don't pixel hunt.
You see him there, he's literally taken over, obviously.
Yeah, his ultimate is awesome. It's called Hijack, because we love puns. And basically, you shoot a dart into an enemy, and then you use it to take them over. So you're going up against a Scion with a boom shot.
Hijack.
Hijack him, and now you're a Scion with a boom shot, and you get to destroy the enemies with that.
Looks so cool. And Jack, as I understand, is also going to be playable in campaign.
That's correct, yeah. So
Oh,
we're three-player
that's
co-op,
interesting.
Split screen on the couch as well, not just online.
Yeah.
And so Jack is the third player, or it can be your second, however, but one of the three is Jack. And then, like I said, it's a great way for people who don't can't wall bounce, don't know how to take cover, that kind of stuff. It's like if you want to introduce somebody to Gears, getting them to play as Jack, the ultimate support friend who comes around and can heal you, can make you invisible, can go find weapons for you. Like, he's awesome.
Okay, and also you announced, back to Horde,
Yes.
that there's a crossover between Halo and Gears coming.
Yeah, well, we figured Terminator Dark Fate is not enough. You know, Sarah Connor and Keith is great, but what if we have Halo Reach coming to the Master Chief Collection? We figured, why not have Halo Reach come to Gears of War?
Yeah.
So we got Kat and Emil, and the original cast members, like, brought them back from 10 years and said, back in the studio you go, we need this, you know, and so they're playable in Horde, playable in Escape, playable in Versus. So you get, if you have the Ultimate Edition or an Ultimate Game Pass, you get them plus all their customizables.
All right, well, I know the game is here at Gamescom, of course, and fans don't have to wait long to play it either, right?
No, and in select stores in North America, you can actually go to your local Microsoft store and play Horde this week.
Okay, well, that's very cool, and the game is coming out in just a couple weeks, right? Early September?
Yeah, September 6th for Ultimate for early access, September 10th for regular, and you know, a little like Gears Pop is out this Thursday, so if you want to get Gears sooner and in your pocket, it's out there.
All things Gears. Well, speaking of Gears, I want to congratulate you because we're announcing tonight that Gears 5 won the Gamescom award for Best Xbox Game. So you
that's
should
amazing.
Oh, that's
amazing job
nice.
on that. So
Thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Congratulations.
Okay, cool.
So, great stuff. And we don't have to wait long to play it, as I said, coming early September for Xbox and PC.
Coming up really fast, and I can't wait to see everybody online playing.
Awesome. Brian, I appreciate you making it all the way here from Vancouver. You guys are just finishing up the game, and thanks for coming to your first ever Gamescom.
My first Gamescom, so and my first time in Cologne. It's been amazing. The people are amazing. The fans are awesome. So having a great time.
Awesome. All right, Rod Ferguson, everybody. Collision Gears 5. Thanks, Rod. All right, well, that's a game you know about, but tonight we do have a couple surprises for you with brand new things
Okay,
that haven't
okay.
leaked anywhere, and we always love to surprise people. So take a look at this announcement of something brand new.
Ooh, yay, something new! Something new. Okay, what we got? Swear to God, this is a controller. I'm so pissed. No, it's not. Okay. Something. Swear to God, this is a video game. It's a car, I know that. Next Forza? No. What is this? For a second I know it was a car, but I think it's just a drone. Oh, it's a helicopter. Okay, that makes sense. Comanche. Ooh, interesting. Helicopter shooter? Oh, neat.
That's right. The classic Comanche is coming back.
Oh!
THQ Nordic. I loved playing this game when I was a kid on PC.
Comanche.
No electric voxels, and
I could have sworn I've heard this game before.
Because
I don't
you're the
know, it
guys
sounded
who bring this
familiar.
to life, right?
Yeah, we did
Interesting.
actually. Great to be here. Good seeing you tonight.
It's great to see. So tell us a bit about this game. How did this come about, you guys getting involved with this?
Well, actually, 2 years ago during Gamescom, we came up with an idea and approached THQ Nordic,
Yeah.
the cool guys, and said, we have an idea how to get it back to life in the 21st century. And they liked the idea, so here we are.
Okay, so, and this is it's a team-based online.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Team-based online
That's
shoot.
how we roll, basically, because we've done a lot of stuff in the past, multiplayer-wise.
Yeah.
And so
I apologize, but you guys were thinking for actually. I vaguely
We're
heard.
not just seeing
I've
trailers. We've got real gameplay for you
Real
guys to
gameplay
check
for the
out,
first time, yeah.
and you want fans to be a part of making this game.
Team-based online.
Yeah, absolutely. Because
Okay,
everyone knows
I've heard
helicopters, they kick
Comanche,
ass,
so
they go in,
vaguely.
hide
So
somewhere,
I
and then shoot somebody.
I mean,
So,
I knew it sounded familiar when they said Comanche. I'm like,
All
what?
right, well, let's take a look at the first gameplay from Comanche, right?
but you can join us as well
Okay.
in development.
Yes.
In Q4 this year we go into alpha and beta, and in the beginning of next year we go into early access. So sign up for the game.
Okay, check it out. Here it is, the first gameplay of Comanche.
See ya.
Is piloting a helicopter in a shooter any fun?
Yes, Virginia, it is. And there's a game exactly for that.
Okay, objective-based multiplayer combat. Yeah, it's an online helicopter shooter. That's pretty neat. Oh, I like that. Testers, drone. It's pretty cool. Come on. Come on, Angel. They're just showing you a bunch of helicopters shooting each other. And it looks good. Cool. That was cool. That was really cool.
All right, Comanche, sign up now. And that's not all.
I'm not
the
doing this,
Angel
Angel.
has. They got some more drones for you. Check this out.
More drones! Okay, another world premiere. What the hell? A drone racer? That's interesting. Oh, it's a DCL the game.
All right, announced last week was Need for Speed Heat from EA, and everyone's been saying, when do we get to see real gameplay of it? Well, tonight's the night. Please welcome from EA, Riley Cooper. Come on up, man.
Drone racer. I don't know, that one looks cool. I would like to see more on that DCL
All
game.
right, so Need for Speed Heat, we saw the announcement last week. Tell us a bit about this game. How's it new or different from Need for Speed?
Well, you know, it focuses on the core experience of street racing and modified cars at night with cops.
Ghost game.
To this, we've added sanctioned racing by day to keep that experience fresh and help explain why all these races are in town.
All right, sounds pretty cool. We want to see. You guys want to see the gameplay?
Yeah, it's just some gameplay.
Can we do the honors, Riley?
Let's do it. Let's see
Let's
the
check
game.
it out. Need for Speed Heat.
See what we got.
Welcome to Palm City, a fresh world, new customizations, and the return of cops. Make Palm City an urban oasis for those who burn fast and live by their own rules. Daytime offers sanctioned racing events through the Speed Hunter Showdown. Compete and score bank with each new win. Then use the rewards to tweak your car's performance and visual customization. Cops patrol the streets during the day, but they play by the rules, finding you for speeding and limiting your progress using controlled moves to slow you down.
Okay, cops are coming back.
In the world, they have challenges and collectibles. Spend as much time here as you like. When you're ready, switch into night. Build your rep by competing in illicit street races.
So during the daytime, illegal shit. During the nighttime, illegal shit. Okay, I mean,
All eyes on you comes with the price. Cops are on another level at night. You'll become a target as your heat level increases. As it gets higher, they'll ratchet up their efforts to stop you. Unleashing helicopters and rhinos to take you down.
oh, fuck.
Better adapt
Goddamn.
to the situation, push it too far, and they won't hold back.
Okay.
And your car can only take so much damage, so be sure to make it to a hideout or the garage without getting busted. Otherwise,
Kinda getting vague GTA vibes on this. Being perfectly honest.
Step into your garage where you can tune your setup to your liking. Pick a car and make it your own. We've replaced the speed cards from Payback. You can now unlock parts by building up rep at night. Use the bank you
There we go.
your ride.
In-game currency to buy your shit. There we go. That's what people wanted from Payback. That's what Payback suffered from.
While the new exhaust tuning system
That's bad. Yeah, I like that.
with this bike.
That's fine.
Man, go beyond the car. Craft and create your own unique avatar to
Customize your human character. Cool. Customize your protagonist.
For the first time ever in Need for Speed, you can now customize your favorite rides through an app. Download Need for Speed Heat Studio today for an early access into car customization. With weekly car drops, a full line of custom parts, and a wrap editor, you can now build your custom ride and connect your account to push it directly into the game.
Wow, that's pretty neat.
And show off your Need for Speed style today. All drive will be available at launch. Crew up with your friends, or let us pair you up with others so you never ride alone. Your crew's rides will be displayed in your garage, so you're always up to speed with the latest creations. Leaderboards and challenges are tightly connected to the crew, so push each other to be the best. Get a one-up on the wall. Every day is danger. Every race means risk. You have the chance to lose everything you've worked for, or to gain something more.
You know, in a weird way too, this feels a bit bare bones compared to Payback also.
Burn all limits.
Cool. Feels a bit, I'm not saying bare bones, but it feels like it's again a tiny bit less compared to what we
Alright,
got
so I
before.
saw Heat Studio there, and I could basically build my car now in advance of the game. Is that how it works?
That's right. Heat Studio is an awesome app. You can have access to full visual customization.
Feels like they're going back to basics for this
You've
one.
done your design.
It definitely feels like that. There feels like there's
Full game.
tiny story elements, but nothing like what we got in Payback.
When is that coming out?
It's available in most territories on iOS and worldwide on Android right now.
Right now?
Android!
Right now!
Priority! Android priority.
That's gonna make the real. Alright.
I know, it looks good, but it feels like they're going back to basics with this one. Definitely back to basics.
Check it out. Alright, well that's very cool. Need for Speed. Oh, there's the QR code, by the way, if you guys want to snap it right now. Grab it.
Nah, I'm good.
Very cool. Need for Speed Heat coming in November. Thanks very much, Riley. Appreciate you hanging out.
Thanks for having
Awesome.
me.
Thanks, Riley, from EA. Appreciate it, Riley. Alright, we got some more announcements to make for you now.
Okay.
This is one that, again, another big surprise for everyone. Check it out.
Okay!
So right here for the first
Surprise! I love Keely, you're awesome, man. I love this shit. What we got? Something good, something I know, you know, no offense to Comanche. Okay, what we got? Star Theory. No, she's not actual gameplay. Space. Not the not so Final Frontier. I figure out what this is. I like the music. Oh! It's Kerbal. It's the Kerbal Space Program. I've heard about this game. Is it? Oh, is this a sequel? What? Oh shit! Or is this just a brand? Is this Kerbal Space Program 2? I've heard about this game series. It's always fun watching how ridiculous you can get with this game. Looks like they're expanding into space now. That's pretty neat. What That's a nice surprise. Oh, and going to other planets as well. Like once you get into, it looks like once you get into space, there's more to it now than just making it to space. Yeah, wow. And of course it falls apart. Of course it falls apart. It wouldn't be this game if shit didn't fall apart at the very least. Kerbal Space Program 2. Wow, a sequel. Space. Wow. That was cool.
Kerbal Space Program 2 coming next year.
Wow, that's cool. They're finally doing a sequel.
We're going to go right into the next one here.
Yeah!
For the first time, you're at Gamescom.
Another world premiere. Fuck yeah. What we got now? Bandai Namco. Wait, is this Little Nightmares? Oh shit, I think this is Little Nightmares. Is this Little Nightmares 2? Shit, I think it's Little Nightmares 2. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, it's Little Nightmares 2. Oh shit. Man, I saw gameplay, let's plays of this. This game is, first game is freaky as hell. And this one looks to be the same with that ugly looking teacher. Little Nightmares 2, wow. Oh shit, is the lady from the original coming back?
Little Nightmares 2.
Wow.
How you doing?
I'm alright, thanks, yeah.
How did you get this shirt on? Did you do that during the trailer?
I'm wearing this all day.
Oh my god. Alright, well hopefully you had a jacket on or something. No spoiling it now.
Wow, Little Nightmares 2.
The first game was, beautiful. What we saw there, again, in-engine footage from the game.
Is the lady from the first one coming back? I'm curious about that.
Yeah, it's a new character called Mono that you'll be playing as. Six is there as well, so but you'll be playing as Mono, and the pair of you are going to a place called the Signal Tower, which is the center of the whole story.
I mean, this is, beautiful platforming, just incredible graphics with Unreal, what you guys have put together there. And I noticed made weapons now. We're going to have some combat.
Kitchen utensils.
Okay.
Kitchen utensil combat.
So this is going to
I'm
be
gonna write that down.
Is it even darker? I mean, is there combat a big part of this game?
It's a part of the game. It's just another part of the balance, really. I mean, you're never really going to be Rambo in our kind of games, so you can try your best to stay safe.
Yeah, well, it looks absolutely incredible. Such a cool announcement. Was it clear you always wanted to go right in and do a sequel for this thing?
We always wanted to, yeah.
Okay, so it's not just, oh, let's just do a sequel. No, they've always wanted to do. I like when it's like, yeah, sure, let's do a sequel.
But, as you can see from the trailer, you're outside now, so you're not free, but you are outside.
Yeah.
So there's like places like the wilderness, and like an abandoned shack, and then we got these sadistic teachers and the hunter, and like I say, the label combat.
Looks incredible. We can't wait to see more of it, and you'll have, I'm sure, more to share at Gamescom in the months ahead.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, what do you guys think of that? Little Nightmares 2 announced right here at Gamescom. Thanks so much, Dave. Great to see you. All right, well, there's so much other stuff going on at Gamescom in the days ahead, and IGN's going to have a live studio where they'll be doing tons of coverage. And joining me now to talk about the Gamescom Awards and all the things that are happening this week with awarding great games is Sydney Goodman from IGN. Sydney, take it away.
Well, thank you, Jeff. With me is none other than Mark Healy, Creative Director at Media Molecule. Mark, you and your team won Best Original Game and
don't get that sometimes. I really don't fucking get that.
Very happy about that. And I'm just relieved actually that we've managed to get this far because it's been a long
I don't get that. How did it win? It's still an early access. Oh my god, it's my personal beef with early access games.
And really importantly, I want to thank the community actually for obviously the lifeblood of Dreams, and they've blown us away, blowing us away constantly. So thank you.
I mean, I haven't disliked stuff I've seen from Dreams early access, but like.
Speaking of community, you and your team have been in early access since April. How has it been seeing players create and explore in Dreams?
Oh, it's humbling because there's just so much talent out there waiting to break into.
Oh, you're gonna just do this to me the rest of the day, aren't you?
Yeah, it's really
okay,
exciting watching.
Enjoy. It's okay, Booby.
Day by day.
It's okay,
There's already
Angel.
some superstars in the community. So yeah, it's just going to get better.
Awesome. Well, congratulations again, and back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Sydney, and congratulations to the Molecules. Such a great game.
The Molecules.
Creators around the world. All right, now our next game is one that has been announced, but everyone's been wanting to see gameplay on it. Well, tonight we got the first gameplay for you. Predator Hunting Ground.
Oh!
On PlayStation. Check this out for the first time.
Predator. Predator Hunting Ground. That's gameplay trailer. Okay. Okay. So, starts out as a basic military shooter. Military squad game. So while you're doing a military mission, then that's where the Predator goes, "What's up, motherfuckers?" I guess so. Predator Hunting Ground 2020. Nice.
There you go, your first look at Predator. I'm here with Charles from Ilphonic to talk about this. So you guys did Friday the 13th.
Yes, sir.
How do you go from there to Predator?
Well, we were just kind of sitting around, and someone decided to throw out the idea, and
Hey, yeah. Hey, why don't we do Predator?
think about
Fuck
it,
yeah.
we all just knew instantly what the game was, so it totally made sense.
Well, you had to get the license, you had to pitch it, I guess.
Yep, went to Fox and then Sony after, and here we are today, so it's pretty amazing.
All right, let's sure get good luck, but it looks really cool. Now this is multiplayer, which is something big, you know.
Yeah.
PlayStation, it's big new multiplayer game, and this is obviously 4v1, right? So
Yeah.
This Predator.
Yeah, 4 fire team members, and they're
It's
going through
4v1.
doing missions, kind of similar to the '87 film, and then the Predator is then hunting the fire team, so it's kind of a bit of a hunt becomes hunted type moment. So yeah.
And in between, obviously you got to balance it out, so it's fun to be on the team or the Predator, but tell us about that balance.
Oh yeah, so we're, it's always something we're doing kind of until the finish line, but it's really fun to play both as the Predator or the fire team. So right now there's just a ton of competition in the office, so we have a lot of fun with it.
Awesome. I know it's sort of early alpha, so you guys are here at Gamescom showing it to media and coming next year.
Yeah, pre-alpha and sometime next year for sure.
All right, Predator Hunting Grounds.
So pre-alpha is coming. Okay.
Bye, Charles.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome, great. All right, well now we're going to take a look at a game that has an expansion coming out in September, Monster Hunter. Check this out for the first time.
Monsters displaying disturbing behavior. Songs.
Is having an incredible effect on other life in the new world.
You're going to need his help. That elder dragon is going to be a problem.
this is pretty much a whole new story trailer. Damn. Game still looks great. I just don't have enough commitment to get friends together and do this every week. But fuck, man, I know a lot of people are fucking excited for this. This looks fucking great. Oh, damn. It's just breathing ice in your face. Are you gonna breathe ice in my face too? No? Okay, you're so good. September 6th. For the players.
At Jaeger, we innovate. We take risks.
Okay, commercial.
We strive to create games you've never played before. This time it's self-published. It's without compromise.
Okay,
it's PvE. It's PvP. It's a new genre. Welcome to the cycle.
Oh wait, this is actually a game. Sorry. I think PvP. Early access starts today.
Alright, I'm here with Jonathan, talking about the cycle. So this is PvPvE, a competitive quest shooter. Break that down for us. How does
Competitive quest shooter.
Plays are pretty interesting. So the mix of PvE and PvP that we have, I don't think it's really been done like this before. So the game is kind of, it's not a cookie cutter game. It's really quite different. And I think that the way you can play it with pacting. Right. So you never quite know if you're going to want to shoot the person that you see. Or
can I impact at any time, I guess?
At any time, yeah. But it's a game that you kind of have to play to get.
That's a thick ass piece of paper.
You can. It's out there on the Epic Game Store. Yeah. It's a free download. Yeah. And yeah, try it out. Let us know what you think.
Awesome. And you guys are doing this independently, which you guys have done lots of games for lots of publishers before, but you're kind of striking out independently. Why did you want to do
Oh, first independent game.
Quite a lot of risk with the cycle, to be honest. It's quite innovative, and that's really for everyone. So years. I mean, Jaeger's
deck me in the stomach.
20 years. So we really just had to go for it at some point. So I'm super happy that we as a company had the courage to do it, and big shout out to Epic for the support and their courage as well, because it wouldn't have been possible without their help.
Lots of cool German game developers on stage tonight as well, which is really cool. So,
hell yeah.
Awesome. Well,
oh, the game looks pretty fun.
Good to have you here. Congratulations. We will check that out in the Epic Games Store. And now we're going to take a look at a new trailer. The next episode of Life is Strange 2, episode 4, is coming out this week, and we've got the first look at the trailer. Check it out.
We have a lot of people looking for your brother. For how long? It's been over 2 months. The Bureau put his profile out over 4 states.
Damn.
You might spend the rest of your life in prison, or you can talk to me.
We gotta be careful now. How would I even find him? There's the whole world out to get me. Nobody will stop me. I'm not afraid.
4 of 5. Wow. 22nd.
All right, guys, while we're watching, I just got a text. Guess who just arrived in the building? Hideo Kojima's here, everybody.
Oh no! Oh no! Keely's boy is here.
All right.
Keely's boy is here. Keely's
Another
boy.
new game announcement.
Okay, new game
Sega and
announcement, Angel.
Amplitude are teaming up to introduce a brand new historical turn-based strategy game. What if you could rewrite and reimagine the entire history of humankind? Check out this world premiere.
Interesting. Let's go.
Peggy 12.
Amplitude Studios. Ugh. Creepy looking motherfucker. It's like a caveman. That is a caveman. What the fuck? That's what I talk about. What if you can go back and change history? He's playing this in space. Okay, how far will you push humankind? Is that the name? Humankind? That's trademarked apparently. It's at Amplitude Studios. Playing this music though. Humankind.
All right. Now it is time for Borderlands 3. You guys ready?
No!
Oh, I love the enthusiasm. All right. Please welcome from Gearbox, Paul Sage.
Maybe it's better than what Inside Xbox gave us.
Hello, Paul.
Hey, Jeff, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well. You've been traveling around the world. There's so much Borderlands stuff going on, but we don't have to wait much longer for this. Coming in September 13th. So let's talk Borderlands 3. First of all, the campaign. I know last week a lot of previews went up. Influencers, press got to play it. So we got a little footage of campaign we're going to talk about first before we get to talking about the end game, which we're very excited about. But tell us a bit about the campaign and sort of what you guys have shared recently on Borderlands 3.
All right, so we showed off about 4 hours of just the beginning gameplay where you start on Pandora.
Yeah.
And then we moved on to Eden 6, which is a new planet we've never showed off before. And we tell this kind of heartwarming story of 2 AIs who fall out of love, and one AI, who's a jilted lover, takes and shoves the other AI just straight up into a pink plush bear who is voiced by none other than the charismatic Ice-T.
There you go.
What?
All right, in Borderlands 3.
A bear voice.
Now, you got obviously amazing characters playing with Black. I mean, people are super excited about what you've shown kind of on campaign. And the thing, though, that everyone is always curious now, I know it's kind of silly to be talking about the end game before the game's even out, but folks want to know, what's the challenge? What can you tell us about the end game for Borderlands 3?
All right, so all this week and probably next week and a few more weeks, we're going to be talking about endgame.
Yeah.
First 2 things we're going to talk about. The first one is called Circle of Slaughter.
Okay.
We're bringing back Circle of Slaughter from Borderlands.
Yep.
Right? And it's just this wave after wave survival mechanic of fighting off enemies. And the
War
cool
mode.
thing about this is that, the more you survive, the better your rewards are.
And there's more, though, right?
There is more.
Okay.
So we're announcing something called Proving Grounds.
Okay.
Okay, Proving Grounds starts off with the Iridians,
Yes,
right?
we got footage here, right?
Yeah, we're showing off, a little bit of the Proving Grounds here.
Okay.
And the nice thing is you have to go throughout the game and discover Iridian writing. This is this ancient alien race.
Yep.
and then you find the coordinates to planets once you kind of decipher all these things. And then you find out that you can take a mission from this iridium that you see here, and the mission has different objectives in it, right? So it's got one, which is kill everything because of Borderlands, and then it's got optional objectives, like don't die, all right, do it within a certain amount of time, and kill a certain thing. So you can see all yeah, you can see the optional objectives right here. And then the nice thing about the optional objectives is that if you do those optional objectives, at the end we have a chest, and the loot gets better how the optional objectives play out. So if you're really good, you'll get the best loot in the game.
Super replayable, obviously, people that kind of...
It's all about replayability at this point, yeah.
Awesome. Well, that's amazing. So time-based, obviously, going through there, you and my friends having an amazing time. So this, obviously, the Proving Grounds, this is one map. Are there multiple Proving Grounds, obviously?
Yeah, there's about 7 different Proving Grounds scattered throughout the Great. Or actually, sorry, I said 7.
Sort of like challenge maps, pretty much. Like campaign-based challenge maps.
I'm sure there's probably...
That's a general sense what he's describing it as.
You know, again, like I said, we're going to talk about it more. We have something called Guardian Rank, which is if you play Borderlands 2, it's like Badass Rank 2.0. Yeah. We'll be talking a lot about that. So yeah, a lot of stuff coming up.
All right, well, we don't have to wait long for Borderlands 3, but it's so awesome to see Proving Grounds. And when can we check it out, Paul?
You will be able to check it out on Friday the 13th. That's September 13th, 2019. I hope everybody is there.
Oh, yeah, and I'm sure you're going to have it playable here at Gamescom, so everyone will be checking it out, right?
Yeah.
All right, Borderlands 3, the guys from Gearbox. Paul, thank you so much.
Thanks, good.
Keep it off Gamescom with us. Really appreciate it. All right. So now we've got a cool new game to show you guys.
Ooh.
And this comes from a German studio. And sometimes we get pitched indie games for Game Awards or even Gamescom. And sometimes we get trailers that just blow me away. And this is a game that you may not have heard of before, from a studio that you may not know about. But take a look at this. I was really impressed with this trailer.
Okay, what we got?
To announce this brand new independent game made here in Germany on opening night live. Check this out. Let me know what you think. I was really impressed.
What we got? Keely was impressed, so let's see if we can be impressed. Rockfish Games. Okay. Ooh, space exploration game? Ooh. Customize your ship and stuff? Ooh, damn, that looks nice. Ooh, that looks nice. Everspace 2. Is that the name of the engine? Or is that the name of the game? Because I think it's the name of the game, but Everspace 2. May have heard about the first Everspace game? Honestly, I'm impressed. It looks good. It definitely looks good. I mean... $2021? Wait, how is this game coming out 2 years from now? Everspace 2. Ooh, we're just going right into the next one, okay. Switch? Ooh, what we got? Oh, Witcher 3 coming to Switch. Yeah, Witcher 3 coming to Switch.
What brings you to this no man's land? There are far more interesting places to visit. Take Tucson.
Stop it.
Peace. Quiet.
Oof. I mean, I'm happy it's running on Switch, but damn, this game looks a bit rough.
Friendly nature. Breathtaking landscapes.
Welcoming of travelers. I wager you'd have a much better time there.
Oh, damn.
Novigrad. That's another beast. That's
Yeah, that, oof. Ooh, damn.
merchants, taverns.
Yeah, this game looks rough. Whew, boy, this game looks rough. I mean, once again, I'm happy it's coming to Switch, but this game looks rough.
Why that?
Because here's where my journey begins.
If they got, I mean, I am seriously impressed they got this running on a Switch. However, the game still, oh my god, that doesn't, oh boy. October 15th, an actual release date. October 15th.
All right, there you go. Witcher 3 Switch announced October 15th. That's the announcement of the release date for that. Now we're going to talk about FIFA 20. And joining me from EA to talk
Damn,
about
nothing.
Matt Turner.
That was nothing. FIFA 20. It's like, come on, people.
So FIFA 20, kind of a big deal, especially over here. Everyone loves FIFA. Tell us a bit
Not
about
this crowd, apparently.
Volta. What is Volta in FIFA 20?
Yeah, well, Volta football is really all about celebrating something that our fans have been asking for. I mean, we've been honing a deep and authentic experience for the 11 game for a long time. You know, bringing you your favorite squads and clubs and players and stadiums, but we understand that for millions of people all over the world, their stadiums are streets, they're cages, they're courts. And those are the spaces where they can express themselves and bring their creativity to the game, and sometimes even influence how professional game is played. So we really set about creating a fresh and deep and authentic experience with the street football flavor and bringing that creativity and style to the game. We have a refined gameplay experience. We have a brand new customization experience where you can really choose what your character looks like and how they play and what they wear on the court. And with all the ways you can play Volta football with the Volta story included, which you're going to see here for the very first time in a minute, that authenticity and that depth of the real life street football experience is what you're going to see all over Volta football in FIFA 20.
And I know
So they're just taking what they failed with FIFA Street and destroying it into their normal FIFA game. That's the general sense I'm getting overall.
Real legends of street football. And then you're going to create your squad and try and go out there and
There's even a story mode.
the best team to try and take a shot at the most prestigious award in street football, which is the Volta World Championship hosted in Buenos Aires. But you're going to play in 17 locations across 5 continents. So Tokyo Rooftop, Shadow of Table Mountain, Shadow of the Eiffel Tower, you know, overlooking the New York skyline. So all these locations are brand new and really fresh and unique to FIFA 20.
Awesome. All right, well, you brought a clip for the first time, a premiere clip from the story mode. What are we going to see?
Yeah, well, you're going to get to, you know, create your avatar and really see how they look and how they play on the court, and obviously spend a lot of time on the pitch, but you're also going to get to experience...
We're talking about soccer. They already call it football.
Play in tournaments like the
Can you say
Disintegration
football?
League, and
No, you can't say football?
Legends, Kotaro Tokuda is going to give you a little taste of his world championship winning routine in Tokyo. And like any adventure, you're going to make some friends along the way and maybe a few enemies too at the same time.
All right, well, let's take a look at a premiere clip from FIFA 20 Volta coming in September, right?
Yeah, you want to check it out at Gamescom right now, you can. If you want to get your early hands on it, it's going to be on EA Access and Origin Access on September 19th, and for the rest of the world on September 27th.
Awesome. All right, let's check it out.
Oh,
FIFA 20
damn, that's over a week.
Premiere clip from Volta Story. Thanks, man.
Cheers, man.
That guy. I don't trust that guy. That guy in the back going. I don't trust that guy. You know, that guy. an independent studio founded by the co-creator of Halo. Something interactive. Creator of Halo.
Wow. Look at you.
Wipeout?
Yeah, me too. You'd think we'd learn. Now, all in the name of progress, right? They say there's always something better. Burning old. Breaking it.
Yeah, I'm getting Wipeout vibes. Seriously.
Risk our whole future. And we trust in them. And now we fight them any way we can. For what? For what's left of humanity.
Oh no, I was wrong. What is this? This looks interesting. So you're all robots, pretty much. That's okay. Saving, that's what you say, you're saving what's left of humanity. Huh.
I'm sorry. Were you two having a moment? I got with the OB.
What? The grab cycle? I'm a pilot. It's called a pre-flight inspection.
No.
No, it isn't. Disintegration. Ooh, that's a cool title. Reboot humanity. Disintegration. 2020.
What you guys think of that? Looks pretty cool, right? We got Marcus from V1 here. Marcus, this is so cool.
Oh,
that
V1.
Disintegration is real. You showed the real gameplay there. You and I first started talking about this game, I think, like 5 years ago, when you were just a couple people, right? We were talking about the first Game Awards of 2014. Like, hey, we'll kickstart this, and here we are, 5 years later.
Wow, this was a Kickstarter. This game was Kickstarted 5 years ago.
And now we have a small team of 30 people at V1 in the Seattle area, back out in the Pacific Northwest.
Yes, well, you're known for doing some cool things out there, Pacific Northwest, with certainly
Disintegration.
Halo, Master Chief, and this is something brand new. Tell us about the new character that you're in.
All right, we've got a new character we're playing. His name is Romer. He's a trained grab cycle pilot. It's one of these vehicles that you saw flying in the game.
Yeah.
It's a game pretty much unlike anything you've ever played before.
And you're doing campaign and multiplayer for this?
That is true. We have a story, a full single player story campaign, as well as a huge multiplayer component to it as well.
Okay, well, let's talk about some of the gameplay we saw there, because people, know sort of, first-person action games, and tell us about the style of gameplay and how you're playing there. Explain what people are saying.
Sure, it's a first-person shooter with a lot of real-time tactic elements blended in. So you play as a pilot in this grab cycle vehicle that hovers above the ground, and you have onboard weapons for offensive and defensive capability, as well as then commanding a small squad of units on the ground that each have their own unique abilities. So it's your job to use them strategically in gameplay. It's really cool.
Yeah, no, it looks amazing, and it's got that, the feel that I think we know and love from, Halo, Destiny, sort of that epic world, the great music. I mean, it's a lot of signatures there, but it's new and different gameplay.
It's all in my DNA.
Well, the fact that you're doing, campaign and multiplayer, I think, is absolutely amazing with a team of 30 and something that looks that fun.
Thanks. Yeah, we are taking on something pretty ambitious with a title like this, but the 30-person team in Seattle is a powerhouse of talent, of AAA devs like myself, as well as a lot of emerging talent. So it's a great mix.
Well, this is definitely a game to watch. 2020, but now you're going to let people play it. I mean, it's your Gamescom.
That's right. We're playing multiplayer on the floor, so we're pretty excited to have everybody jump into a 5v5
pretty frenetic, a great experience on multiplayer, so it's pretty great. I love you guys announcing the game, letting people play it right here at Gamescom. It looks phenomenal. Good luck with it. Hopefully we'll see more of it soon. Disintegration, Marcus of B1. Awesome, appreciate it. Thanks, Marcus. All right, now we're going to take a look at a trailer for Darksiders Genesis coming out later this year.
Darksiders Genesis. Is this the same one we saw already? Oh, I saw Google Stadia. Yeah, it's more or less what I got during the Stadia Connect I watched. Oh shit! That's right, it's supposed to be a prequel story. Because I recognize that guy, that's for sure. Nice. Well, a slightly different trailer than we got during the Stadia one.
All right, welcome back to Gamescom Opening Night Live. Now we're going to move on to a game that was announced as part of Google Stadia. It's a launch title. Please welcome Raul Rubio from Tequila Works to talk about Guilt.
What?
Oh, Raul, good to see you, man. Yes, so this is exciting. You guys are, a studio that's done a lot of really interesting, new, unique projects. This is a Stadia exclusive game, and we've got some gameplay. So tell us a bit about why did you guys want to build this game? What is it?
Well, first of all, I'm very happy to be here.
Yes.
This is Tequila Works' 10th anniversary.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
That's related to the reason why we're doing this.
Okay.
Well, 2 years ago, in fact, basically seeing how the games are evolving and how the way we build, the way we play changes.
Yeah.
Actually, well, we were excited by the vision of the Stadia and the Stadia team for, well, the next step in evolution, right? The thing is that if you look at our games, we are mostly about touching players with deep, meaningful stories. The thing is that was perfectly aligned with what the Stadia were looking, right? And, well, the result is Guild.
Yes.
That's both latest creation and, as you say, Stadia exclusive.
Yep.
Launch title.
Okay, so tell us a bit about the game. I see there's a woman girl who's walking around with a flashlight. What is she trying to do? She's searching for her sister, right?
Well, her cousin.
Yes,
Emily.
cousin. Okay, sorry.
So, yeah, as you can see, Guild is a haunted tale.
Yes.
It's a haunted tale actually touching
I heard about this. This game. When did I hear about this game? I'm starting to click. I heard about this game like. Yeah, it was the second Connect, Stadia Connect. Yeah.
The thing is that her life is not easy, and it got even worse looking for Emily, her cousin.
Okay.
Somehow, chased by bullies, she ended up dragged in this strange new world, an eerie, unnatural place where all your fears and nightmares take shape in a weak and very real way. So that means that, well, the monsters are in fact physical manifestations of our own terrors and traumas, like apprehension to strangers or the paranoia of everyone whispering around you, revealing your deepest secrets, actually bystanders standing there doing nothing, in their helplessness.
Yes.
So this is what we define as delicate horror.
Okay.
That basically is Sally's journey, embarking to save Emily, at the same time trying to understand the world surrounding her.
And you're obviously defeating these monsters with this it reminds you a little bit of, it's not the same thing, but Alan Wake, where sort of like...
Yeah, thank you, Keely, I was about to say that. Like Alan Wake?
That's correct. Guild is an adventure, narrative adventure. That means that we are blending elements like exploration, stealth, action, puzzles. You have a lot of tools at your disposal. In this case, for example, well, the flashlight is your beacon into the darkness. Obviously, is what you need to find your way.
Yeah.
The thing is that these monsters are very sensible to sound and light. They can see you. If you use the flashlight, in fact, you are exposing yourself.
Right.
But that's a way to face your fears. I mean, yes, some monsters are quite thin-skinned, in fact, and when exposed under the light of truth, we can say it that way, well, they turn powerless, right? They disappear. Not only that, you can actually build strategies, like throwing a gun, for example, to distract an enemy, or even using the light shaft or the flashlight to attract
This looks like you've got strategy, you've got stealth, and all this in the game. And it's coming out for launch, right?
It's coming for launch.
This November.
This November. We hope to actually show ceremony news when the launch is getting ready.
Yeah.
Dealing with the topic so delicate and in a meaningful and respectful way is, in fact, our way to challenge the audience. And well, that's the ambition of Guild.
Wow. Okay.
So we definitely need this Stranding. He's like, Kojima's in the building. I'm like, what? Whoa.
Stadia, so tequila works.
This game does look good. Like I said, like probably like Alan Wake Jr. vibes, but yeah.
Thanks very much, Roland. Now we're going to head on over to the lovely Cindy Goodman from IGN. Cindy, what's up?
Well, hello, Jeff. Again, I am here with Celia from Nintendo. Celia, you and your team won Best Nintendo Switch Game for The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening.
Yeah!
How are you feeling? I'm so excited.
Yes, actually I'm very happy that one of the most beloved games of the Legend of Zelda series won this award. And a few weeks ago we asked fans to send us fan art and received within 2.5 weeks 450 letters, emails, pictures, sculptures, miniatures, even a lamp. And it's really amazing, and you can see here that the love that Nintendo puts into these games, the love to detail, comes back right to them.
That's amazing. I love that. A lamp. What creativity. So you mentioned it that Link's Awakening is just such a beloved Zelda game. I mean, it's iconic. How has it been being on the team that's working on that game?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not part of the development team, but I read an interview from Anuma-san, and he said they always want to keep the heart of the game, but on the other hand, they always want to introduce something new. That's the reason why we see here this beautiful graphics, which is like a miniature world. And another new thing is the dungeon chamber, which is super exciting for players because here they get the chance to arrange chambers the way they want it. Yes, so I think even for players who played it 26 years ago, they now find something new in this new game.
Well, congratulations again, Celia. I know I am not alone when I say I cannot wait to get my hands on that. And back to you, Jeff.
Fantastic. All right. Thank you very much, Sydney. Congratulations to Nintendo for that. And now we're going to move on to the world of Destiny 2. Any Destiny players out there?
My Destiny.
All right.
My Destiny.
Scott Taylor and Wendy Wade from Bungie.
Destiny 2 Shadowkeep.
Hi, guys.
How's it going, Jeff Keighley?
Things are going well. You guys are very well branded here. Come on up. So let's talk about Destiny 2. First of all, the newly independent Bungie. It's so cool that you guys are releasing this on your own now. And as your shirt says, Shadowkeep is coming October 1. So we're going back to the moon, but tell us a bit about what we can expect from
To the moon!
Yeah, well,
Again!
Shadowkeep is our new expansion. Like you said, come out October 1st. It involves the return of a character we haven't seen in a while, Eris Morn, one of the beloved characters from Destiny 1. Now, Eris has gone on looking around in the moon, and from Destiny 1 also, and has discovered something horrible that has unleashed nightmares for all Guardians to come back and battle. So, it's the moon, but it's totally transformed by the Hive. There's some new spaces that you've never seen before, and then there's spaces that you think look familiar, but have been totally reimagined.
Wow. Now, you guys are also changing kind of the business of Destiny a little bit in how you're approaching it. Free to play, and obviously, First Light to be able to jump in. Tell us a bit about that and how that's going to change or affect the game.
Yeah, New Light is definitely the best time to start Destiny.
Yeah.
Not only because it's free to download, but because the player very quickly is going to unlock the game. So if you want to jump in and play campaigns, no problem, we got you covered. You want to fire team up, jump into Crucible, jump into Gambit, play co-op
Armor 2.0. There's so much in this game which everyone wants to know about. But tonight, I know you guys prepared a little bit of news for folks on the season that's starting of the Undying. So who's dead that needs to come back to life?
Well, I'm very lucky because I get to work on one of the teams that focuses on seasons, which means we're keeping Destiny fresh all the time. It's always a great time to jump in.
Yeah.
And this fall, while your Guardians are going to the moon to confront nightmares, the Vex are bringing the fight to us.
Okay, the Vex. Well, let's check it out. You guys have a little story trailer here to set it up, right?
Yes, we do.
Awesome. All right, well, let's check it out. A brand new trailer for Destiny 2 Shadowkeep from Bungie. We appreciate them putting this together. Check it out. Thanks, guys.
Traitor. That's not a tiny bit creepy at all.
We say that the Black Garden is the birthplace of the Vex. But it was not the beginning. It was the reason. The life in the garden called out a question. The Vex are the answer. They will do anything to protect the garden. In these things, there is symmetry. The gateways have opened. The Vex are coming.
Season of the Undying. Okay, so what we got next? Modus. Daryl Arts. Stormline Games. Successor to the best horror game of 2018. Yeah, that's definitely somebody whistling. Oh, fuck me. Remothered. Broken Porcelain. Oh, look, Epic Game Store. Yay! Oh, so strong.
Announcements there from the Epic Game Store about new titles joining that family, and I'm here with Jeff from Wizards of the Coast and Max, who's a big Magic player. We're going to talk about MTG Arena, which is joining the Epic family, right?
That is true, it is indeed. Magic has been part of players' lives for about 25 years all around the world, and since we started open beta for Magic the Gathering Arena, we've had millions of people join us, and as we expand the game, we think the next best place for the game is to be part of the Epic Game Store, which will be coming this winter.
Okay, so coming this winter to Epic Game Store, and Max, you're a big Magic player, streaming and playing it. What do you like about MTG Arena?
I think the best part for me was playing drafts during the stream because there's a Twitch add-on where your viewers, or what let your viewers live vote on which cards to pick. Very interactive, a lot of fun, and yeah, I'm still try-harding off camera a lot of MTG Arena.
All right, so we don't have to wait long. Coming this winter.
This winter, yeah, very, very soon.
MTG Arena, awesome.
MTG
Well, thanks
Arena.
so much, guys. All right, we'll check it out at the Epic Games Store. Thanks, guys. All right, well, now we've got another announcement for you guys. And this ties to a PlayStation game. By the way, I don't know if you guys heard the news. As we were here, Sony announced that they actually bought Insomniac. So
what?
After, but that just got breaking news during our show.
What? Sony got bought out by Insomniac?
PlayStation, check this out.
What? What? Go back. No. That's what you just said. Ooh, interactive thriller.
Sergeant Mike, it's extremely likely whoever killed your father killed Mr. Joe.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Flavor works.
There's something going on here. I need to find out what it is.
There's an intruder in Elsie House.
I'm going. Why are you following me? Let me go. I know what I saw. I know it's real.
My God, what have you done?
Erica. Wait! Erica, why does that sound familiar? Out now! Oh shit.
For the players.
There you go, the Shadow Drop. I'm here with Jack from Flavorworks and Holly, the star of Erica. Great to have you here at Gamescom. Welcome. So this is a cool surprise because Erica we hadn't seen for a while, and then
Yeah, I remember this game. They showed like a teaser and then nothing
first of all,
for like a
if you
year or
don't
so
recall, Tell us
now.
a bit about Erica, the character that you play.
So Erica is a little bit of an enigma. She's a girl who's had this incredibly traumatic childhood experience and haunted her her whole life, and it's shrouded in mystery. And so when you meet her and you join her on her journey, then you sort of decide who she can trust and solve the mystery with her.
And Jack, I know you've been, people see live action and they wonder, hey, is this another, Bandersnatch, Netflix style thing? It's much more interactive than that. Can you kind of explain about, how you're treating video?
Yeah, we just wanted to make a game, and
This is one of the big games.
more so a really innovative narrative game. And so for that, we knew we needed really nuanced performances.
This has been going for like, it's going to be close to an hour and a half now.
For that, more so than we can get in like, Moco or something like that, mocap. The issue was, with video, it's always and feels a bit described and chunky and blocky. And our big thing was we wanted to make this as interactive as other games, where you're touching the world in a very tactile way, very high fidelity. So we had to build this technology from the ground up. We had to throw away all of our design rule book, work out how to get a film culture and a games culture to work together. So the last couple of years has been us having to throw away everything we knew and start again, but we're so happy.
It's not just straight kind of branching A-B path. There's much more interactivity moment to moment.
Exactly, there's lots of branching, and it's actually really ambitious branching for a team of literally 6 people for the last couple of years. And it completely changed the way that we had to film this stuff. But it was kind of made quite like an intentionally ambiguous and quite out there sort of story, so that around the water cooler there's that thing of, we've all seen it, but from what perspective did we see it? And that was something that really excited us.
Tell me about filming this, because I'm sure you had all these different branching paths. Your character had to go in all these different directions.
God, it was crazy. It was quite a massive challenge, because obviously I've never done anything like this before, and films are quite linear, and yeah, I had all these different branches to go down, and it's quite emotional for the character. It goes to quite a lot of deep and dark places, but also because of the interactive side, it has this physicality. So I had to, even though I was in the surroundings, and it's really me there, and so you get all the nuances of a real life actor and not a CGI character.
You had to do it all. All
I
your
had
own
to do it
stunts.
all, and so the physicality, yeah, I had to do my own stunts basically.
It was incredibly hard, and she was absolutely brilliant at it. Just knew every avenue of the game. Like, it was absolutely magic. But yeah, so it's a really good performance.
Super cool, and this is awesome because you can download it today worldwide on PlayStation.
Certainly, right after the show comes out, €9.99, pounds, dollars. It's been like
$10.
for years,
Cool.
so this is really exciting for us. And then you can play it on the show floor if you're at Gamescom tomorrow. So.
Awesome. All right. Well, Jack, Holly, thank you so much for coming all the way to Cologne.
Thank you.
Kick it off. Erica, appreciate it, guys. Thanks for coming by. All right, well, we've got a lot to tell you about Gamescom this week, as we are just kicking things off tonight on Monday. And if you're watching this or if you're here, I want to let you know that you can also go to Gamescom Now, which is on the Gamescom.global website. And that's a way that you can discover Gamescom all week. All the live streams throughout the week will be available through this portal to anyone around the world. Gamescom is really trying to bring the show to fans internationally and globally. Even more this year. So Gamescom Now you can check out. I also want to tell you some of the other things that are going to be happening throughout the week. So IGN is going to be doing live streams for the rest of the week from their studio, IGN at Gamescom Now. And there's also some other cool things like Anno, the game from Ubisoft, is going to have a free, it's going to be free on Uplay for the next couple of weeks tied to Gamescom, so you can check that out. And it's a cool idea to take the games from the show floor here and make them playable to fans at home, which is really, really cool. But this area is called the Gamescom Event Arena, and there'll be some great esports tournaments happening here. The ESL Summer Championship in CSGO, League of Legends will be here, Asphalt 9, and there's also something, this is so cool, the Farming Simulator League.
Farming what?
It's tournament here. I had to show you some footage of this. When they told me this, I'm like, no, does this actually happen? And like, it's amazing to see that this is happens here in Europe. I love this. So, Farming Simulator League, right to the top of Twitch, we hope, with all the activities. But this
To the top!
actually
To the top!
Farming Simulator League. So
Wow.
you guys know this, I guess. When I saw this back in the States, I'm like, we have to show this to people. So you guys, if you're interested, you can watch the Farming Simulator League live here from Gamescom. There's also a cosplay area, an indie village with over 5,000 square meters of indie games. And there are also concerts as well. You guys get a whole week of Gamescom. There's a festival in the city of Cologne this weekend. But speaking of concerts, Sydney from IGN is with one of the acts that's going to be performing this week. Sydney, who are you with?
Well, I am with Par Sundstrom of Sabaton. Par, you guys are performing. Tell us more about it.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited being here. Yeah, a couple of years ago we were here, and we played the first ever rock concert at Gamescom. And now we're back to play some more heavy metal.
And when are you playing?
We're playing at the Wargaming booth, Wednesday at 9 o'clock.
Perfect. Well, make sure you check that out. And you also have a collaboration. Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, of course. There's a new game coming out from Wargaming. And it's a hack and slash RPG called Pagan Online. And we thought a game about pagans, mythology, needed a Swedish pagan. And so we kind of put our singer's skin, but looking better than he would do in real life, and more badass than he does in the real life. And you can have the skin in the game now, along with some legendary weapons,
Amazing. Well, I can't wait to see it, and good luck, not that you need it, at your concert. And now it's time to check out some more world premiere trailers.
Sweet. What do we got? Oh boy. So, this has been packed. Look at Ubisoft. Oh, this is Anno. Sunken Treasures. I've heard it's a good game. Botanica DLC too. They're just showing you what we're getting in the coming season passes for the season pass, the passage. Cool. I mean, visually looks great. Day and night cycle. Cool. That's September 10th as well. Yeah, Anno 18. That's nice. Impressive. Oh.
15 men on a dead man's chest. Drinking that devil and done for the rest.
Oh, damn. All about that rum. Got that rum. No trouble. Royale 4. Ooh, okay, there's a 2020.
Hey, Gamescom 2019.
Whoa,
Toby and
that man's area right here is great.
Real-time strategy game,
Iron
Iron
Harvest.
Harvest 1920 plus.
In Iron Harvest.
Oh, Iron Harvest! I remember this game!
But instead cause trouble, chaos, and
This is the game that was on Easy Allies sponsorship for a while now.
The three factions in our thrilling single-player campaign.
Or challenge your friends in intense multiplayer matches in this squad-based combat RTS coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC.
And when we say PC, we say it's on Steam and it will be across other stores at launch.
And if you're in Cologne anyway, give us your high five, come to Hall 9, and meet us at the Deep Server area. Don't forget to wishlist Iron Harvest on Steam.
So now,
Yeah, I remember these guys. These guys were sponsors for EAZA podcast for a while now. Forever. Well, it felt like forever.
Small lives. Didn't know what went on in secret. Didn't see the war coming. They said the war would be won within months. An adventure promising pride and honor. In the end, it would be 5 years. Years of torment and horror, like the world had never seen before. The Great War, that was supposed to end all wars, is over. While in secret, the seed is sown for the next war. But this time, we're vigilant, and we'll fight.
Cool. It's nice to see this game in like fully now. I remember just watching the concept arts on the EZA podcast. Wow. Cute. That is cute. September 1st, 2020.
Gamescom is in full swing, which means we have more 2019 Gamescom award winners. Let's hear it for Best Action Adventure Game, Black Sad Under the Skin from Astragon. Best Action Game, Doom Eternal from ZeniMax.
Hell yeah.
Best Mobile Game is Battle Chasers Night War Mobile Edition from Handy Games. Best Racing Game is Grid from Coke Media. Best Sports Game, Roller Champions from Ubisoft.
Really?
Best
Roller
Simulation
Champions.
Game, Planet Zoo from Frontier. Best Strategy Game, Desperados 3 from THQ Nordic. Best Family Game, Concrete Genie from Sony. Best Role-Playing Game, Wasteland 3 from Coke Media. And Best PC Game is Ghost Recon Breakpoint from Ubisoft. Now let's hear it for the winners. There we go, there we go.
We got one more thing. This gotta be one more thing. God, man, they've been showing so fucking
All
much.
week long, and we've got you covered for all your Gamescom 2019 needs.
Gamescom is the biggest gaming event on Earth, with over 350,000 fans attending from all over the world. But if you're not one of them, don't worry, because IGN has you covered. Starting Tuesday, IGN is bringing you a week of live coverage from Hall 7, streaming exclusive demos, tons of brand new gameplay, developer interviews, and sights and sounds from the show floor. This is the heart of gaming, and it all starts Tuesday on IGN at Gamescom Now.
That about does it for me tonight, but like that wonderful video just said, we will be live on IGN all week long. Thank you so much, Jeff, for having me, and back to you.
Thanks, Sid. Great to have you with us. Congratulations to all the winners. There are more awards I think coming from the fans on IGN this weekend. All right, now let's turn to the world of Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Talk about all things Modern Warfare. Please welcome Dino from Infinity Ward.
Call of Duty.
Dino?
Camera on.
Good to see you, man. Thanks for making the trip.
See you too. Thanks for having me.
All right, so Call of Duty Modern Warfare. You're on brand, and this is Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but it's a reimagined Modern Warfare. Right?
Exactly. That is the exact term we use at Infinity Ward, is that it is a reimagining of the Modern Warfare franchise. So it's still Modern Warfare through and through, complete with some familiar characters as well, but the overall narrative and the single-player storyline are completely new and fresh and updated to be relevant and fit in the present day.
Okay. You guys had the multiplayer reveal a couple of weeks ago. Lots of news around that. Tell us, what's the focus of MP for MW this year?
So first of all, we were just blown away by the reaction from the fans and the players. Our overall goal this year for MP was to create the ultimate multiplayer playground. So we've got all sorts of shapes and sizes of experiences. We've got our smaller, tighter, fast and frenetic 2v2 maps. We've got our more traditional 6v6 maps. And we've also got experiences on our larger scale maps that are going to support upwards of 100 players.
Oh, wow. Okay, and you're also doing crossplay as well, right?
Yes, we are indeed. So we've actually had a lot of questions from the community about how crossplay works. In a nutshell, you'll be able to play console to console and console to PC. So if you're partying it up on console and you have a friend at PC that you want to play with, you guys can play together.
Oh, wow. Okay, so across everything, it's all going to work.
Absolutely.
All right. You also had a fun mode that I got to play back in May at the studio, 2v2 gunfight, which is like, tell us a bit about it. It's like a ton of fun.
Right. It is
fast-paced.
It is a ton of fun. It's fast. It's frenetic. I actually heard you did pretty well over there.
We had a fun time. Me and Andy McNamara from Game Informer. We took down some other heroes. I don't think we compete against some of the Courage or those guys, but it's,
those guys are real slayers, though.
I was going to say.
I think you held your own.
Yeah, it was a fun mode, and I understand that you guys are going to be. We know you're doing a beta in September, but
yes, we are.
I hear there might be something before that.
Absolutely. So first of all, if you're here and happen to be at the show, you will be able to play Modern Warfare. It's on the show floor. Check it out at the PlayStation booth.
Okay.
And so in preparation for our beta, where we get to be able to collect a lot of feedback from the fans as well as test crossplay, we're doing an early test, and we've partnered with PlayStation to have an open 2v2 alpha that's going to start this Friday, August 23rd.
Oh! This Friday, August 23rd, and that's worldwide on PlayStation 4?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we will check it out. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Alpha, and I understand we got a little sneak peek of it, right?
Absolutely. I brought a trailer along with me so that people can see what's coming up.
All right, see all the maps and everything in the alpha. Thanks so much, Vina.
Thank you very much,
Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Good. One weekend over. PS4. August 23rd.
Play the alpha exclusively on PS4 for the players.
Now, I've spent a lot of time around game developers during the final hours of development on their games, and sometimes you just can't do anything but think about finishing your game, and you can't travel anywhere, you're focused in the studio. And now it's time to introduce a guest who is only weeks away from finishing his next title, but that didn't stop him from flying halfway around the world to be here at Gamescom with us tonight. I'm so honored that he's here. You may know who I'm talking about, but take a look at this.
Ooh, here we go. Kojima. The legacy of Kojima.
Except any awards.
I brought an early gift. Please enjoy.
Straight. Here we go. 2016.
Fantastic. Such an honor to work with you. You're such a genius.
He is one of the most principled, loyal, and ethical men I have ever met.
I love games. I love this world. I really love you all from my heart.
I'd do anything for this guy. For real.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Kojima.
Gamescom, strand on your feet. He's here.
Strand on your feet.
Kojima.
Yeah! Woo! Fuck yeah.
Mr. Kojima, and it's such an honor to have you with us. I know how hard you've been working to finish up.
ゲームズコム5年ぶりようやく帰ってきました。
I returned after 5 years to visit Gamescom again.
Wow, it's been 5 fucking years.
Everyone's going crazy. Look at the selfies happening live.
デスストランディングですね、今、
That is so weird. The man is talking like,
離れるのは良くないんですけども、皆さんに会いたいので、頑張ってきました。
Death Stranding is in the final, really crunch time of development stage, and I shouldn't actually be here, but I really wanted to meet you all, so I came to Germany.
Always here for his fans and for us, which is so amazing. So, Mr. Kojima, we know that you're, as you said, just about finishing up the game, and everyone's very curious. The whole world is curious what you can tell us about this game, and what you want to share tonight with all of us. So, what can you tell us about what you want to introduce?
Ooh, Death Stranding. I love you too.
ですね、デスストランディングは、
I know.
全く新しいオープンワールドのゲームだと思ってください。僕はその新しいものを作ってますけども、皆さん気に入っていただければと思います。
Death Stranding is a totally new game. It's an open world game, and it's very, very new, and I hope that everyone will like it.
で今日はですね、コミコンでハートマンのキャラ紹介をして評判が良かったので、キャラクターの紹介映像をちょっと見せたいと思います。
So, since it was quite popular to show a new character at Comic-Con, today I would like to introduce more new characters today.
はい、まずどうぞ。
Let's look at the first one.
Okay, let's take a look at the first character from Mr. Kojima.
Okay, first character. Mama. So they showed off Hartman, and Hartman is interesting the way he works. Oh, that's not creepy at all. That's very not creepy at all.
Don't worry, Sam. He doesn't bite. Glad you mean.
Whoa. She has a Stranding baby. Interesting. Okay.
There she's done. Even though she can't drink it, my body is making it. Going through the motions really helps with the sweat stuff.
What is she?
She's my daughter. I'm her mother. It's okay. She's only connected to me, not like the other BTs. See it, right? You're hooked up.
That's interesting.
Now you know where to count me.
Oh, she's attached to him. Okay, so that's Mama.
That was kind of the introduction scene of Mama, played by Miss Margaret Qualley.
デストランディングではすごくユニークなキャラがいっぱい登場して、メインストーリーの他に各キャラクターの伏線がいっぱい絡み合って出来上がっているお話です。
So there are a lot of characters appear in Death Stranding, and each unique character has like a sub-story from...
Jesus Christ, people. Back it the fuck up, dude. Jeez Louise. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's Kojima, but like...
So Mama's setting is that her baby was born unfortunately on the other side and not in her world. So, but however, they are still connected by the
What?
cord.
That's
so
fucked up.
That's how they.
That is fucked up.
まあ自分の、死んだ赤ちゃんと死の世界でつながってそこから動けないっていうちょっとかわいそうな悲しいキャラクター。
So she has a sad background where she can't move because her baby is actually on the other side and she's on the real world and they're still connected. That's why she can't move from that location.
Wow.
I have another one to see.
Another one? Okay, let's check it out. We got a lot of stuff for you.
Hell yeah. I'm not complaining. So, Bridge Baby and Dead Man.
Dead Man, you there? Little help? Okay, sir. Remove the body connected to that incubator.
Dead Man. So it's portrayed by Guillermo del Toro, but not voiced by Guillermo del Toro.
Good. Temporary excessive stress, easily addressed as he returned to his mother's womb. Mother? Located in the capital North City ICU. Braindead, of course. You mean still mother? Correct. A still mother's womb facilitates.
They're using babies that come from moms. Potential mom. That's why they use them, is to sense them. Oh.
Babies need to believe they're real at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with the still mother via the chiral network. There. The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital North City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner will temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
That baby has a head this big.
I'll try it. Much lower than our. You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb. A process that renders them unpredictable, prone to failure.
Oh.
No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over. You say there's no way to keep my baby alive? You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about babies. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers.
Interesting. Yeah, definitely a lot more info on how the bridge babies work.
デッドマン、デルトロ監督が演じる
What the fuck? We're like, what the fuck?
That was an introduction of Dead Man played by Guillermo del Toro, and also introduction of BB.
今までサムが胸に抱いて、ビビポットに入れて、連れて歩いてる、その赤ちゃんですけど、これが何なのかという皆さん分からなかったんですけど、大体この登場シーンを見たら分かると思います。
Now you saw the video explaining what BB was about, and you saw that Sam always had this baby in his pod, and wondering what it was about. So that gives a great explanation of it.
あの世とつながった BB とサムがつながることで BT が見える。でただ彼はこっちの世界に帰ってこれないというすごい悲しい設定ですね。
So it's again another kind of a sad story that Sam has with the BB, because the BB is connected to the world of the dead, and that allows the connection between BB and Sam so that the Sam could see the BTs.
で皆さんはサムとなって BB と共に、旅を続けるということなんで BB とサムの関係っていうのもストーリーの肝になります。
So you will kind of have this journey with the baby together, and you will have attachment and more connection, and that will be the part of the gameplay.
Wow. Well, it's pretty amazing to see the level that you're thinking of the two worlds, everything coming together. It's amazing. Well, Mr. Kojima, I think everyone here is excited to see characters, but I don't know about you, but wouldn't you want to see some gameplay of Death Stranding?
Some actual gameplay, like playing the game gameplay?
ですね、ゲームプレイは TGS で見せようかなと思ってました。
I'm kind of thinking of showing the gameplay at Tokyo Game Show.
なんですけど、
I'm gonna think, wait till September. You can wait till September.
暑いんで、ちょっとだけお見せします。
Yeah, you can wait till
Jeff,
September.
since it's Jeff's show and everyone's so excited, I would like to show you just a little bit of it.
Okay, it's a tease.
It'll be kind of a hint to you as well.
It will be a gameplay tease, but more gameplay will be shown at Tokyo Game Show.
スターが登場します。
And of course there'll be a little gameplay that I would like to show you next, but there'll be a kind of a star that will come out. Make sure you catch that star that appears.
じゃあ皆さん一緒に見ましょう。
I swear to God, he got David Hayter back. He's like, look, man, I'm sorry about MGS5, bro, but like, okay, so actual gameplay. Wake the fuck up. The one thing is I think you can customize your character. Actual gameplay. You can, like, somebody actually playing the game gameplay. Urinate. Oh, no. No, I don't need to see this. No, I don't need to see this. You can... Oh, fuck off with this. I don't need to see him peeing. I don't need to see him taking a piss. Oh, come on, man. Why didn't you see him taking a piss? Jesus Christ, I have a piss meter. Of course I have a fucking piss meter, it's The Sims. Wash your hands, man, that's gross. And don't pick up that mushroom. You don't know where that mushroom's been, especially after you pissed on it.
Over here! I'm Sam! Hey!
Food and sun.
Anyone? Anybody hear me?
Oh yeah, that's cool. Man, imagine if I had that in Breath of the Wild, man. Make things so much fucking easier. Oh, would you look at that? It's a Kojima Productions emblem. AMSS. Oh shit! When they originally showed the debut of the Kojima production logo, that's what they showed. vaguely getting Noel North vibes.
You couldn't want me to do that yet.
Child network coverage. Restraint established. Oh my god, he's in the fucking game! Jeff Keighley's in the fucking game! God damn it! That's fucking Jeff Keighley in this game! Of course Jeff Keighley's in this fucking game! That's fucking Jeff Keighley! Cities of America.
Thank you. Kindly.
Oh my god, Jeff Keighley's in this fucking game. Of course Kojima gives us the most unique kind of trailers and gameplay walkthroughs. And you have to, of course, rock your two baby to happiness. Oh my god. The fucking Jeff Keighley in the game. What the fuck? Look at Jeff Keighley's in this fucking game. Jesus Christ. Okay. And apparently we're getting more Tokyo Game Show. Fucking Jeff Keighley's in this game. Of course Jeff Keighley's in this game. Yeah, I'm in the game!
The voice is different, but we asked Jeff to appear in our game as a cameo.
Oh my god.
To be in the game. Matthew Mercer actually does the voice.
Matthew
Mercer that I play in the game, and I know there are a bunch of cameos in the game as well from friends of yours. Tell me a bit about the gameplay that we got to see there. I know it's a new style of game, and you've talked about the Strand genre, and I think it's very important for people to see. There are a lot of hints there about the
voice by Matt Mercer.
まだちょっと言えないんですけど、皆さんサムとなって、分断された町と町、人と人をつないでいきます。
I can't really say so much, but you're going to play as Sam, and you're going to have to connect the fractured cities and people
東から西につないで。
from east to west, and you have to connect.
で、間に彼を邪魔するテロリストとか BT とかがいます。
And there are some obstacles in the way, like BTs or terrorists, to avoid that.
その中にですね、一人で暮らしているジェフみたいな、プレッパーズというのがいまして。
And there are, along the way, you'll find people like living alone, like you saw Jeff. We call it preppers.
で、彼ら隠れて暮らしてるんで、メインストーリーにはあんまり関係ない人もいます。
There are actually kind of hiding, so some preppers don't really have to do with the main storyline.
なんで、彼らを探して彼らと仲良くなればいいことが起こると。その一つの例が先ほどのビデオですね。
So you might want to find these preppers along the way, and if you kind of get connected with them, you might have some good things that they provide you.
で、世界をつないでいくんですけども、そのうちに世界中の皆さんがつながっているという、そういう仕組みのゲームです。その中身はまだ言えませんけど。
So I can't really reveal too much, but when you start to connect like this in the game with preppers and others, you'll notice that you're kind of connected to the people worldwide.
あと先ほどのデルトロ監督が出てるビデオで、BB が自家中毒になるというところがありましたけど、BB にストレスをかけると泣くので、そこであやすときに、先ほどのビデオは、プレイステーション4の、モーションセンサーの
video with Mr. Del Toro, he explained about the baby sometimes get self-poisoned. You saw in the gameplay as well when you kind of felt the baby is stressed. So what you do is you use the PlayStation 4's motion controller, sensitive controller, and you kind of like. Yeah, but if you shake too fast, the baby will get angry. So make sure you kind of handle with care.
Obviously, it's a baby. Look at even kids like, I don't know what the fuck's going on.
It's late enough to kind of discuss about that, right?
前を見ようとカメラを回しても、サムは絶対見せない。
So if you're like try to move the camera and try to see what he's doing, Sam will move away, so you'll never see actually what he's doing.
あと街中とか人がいるところではサムはおしっこしませんので。
But and also there's an option where you cannot release yourself like that, like if people are near you. So don't worry, Norman fans, you won't have to be, you know, you don't have to worry about that.
Although I heard, is it true that that also can be a weapon though in the game?
そうですね。武器にもなりますし、皆さんをつなぐキーにもなります。
So yes, it could be used as a weapon, but also it could kind of it will be a kind of one of the key, and you'll find out later.
おしっこするとキノコが出ましたけど、みんなでおしっこをかけるといいことが起こります。
You saw the mushroom growing, so if everyone kind of does it at the same spot, you will have something good later on.
まあそこにそれがゲームのあれではないですよ。肝ではない。
Well, of course, that's not the main part of the game, okay?
You're not gonna be peeing all over the place.
The main part is to connect the world together.
Wow. Well, I gotta say, it's so amazing to get a little insight into your mind between those clips and the gameplay. I think everyone's trying to piece together how this all fits together. But it's amazing stuff. Now, I know we have some photos when I got this, it was a couple of years ago when you scanned me. You wouldn't even tell me what we were doing, but you're like, come down to San Diego, sit here, they put dollars on they did the full scan. I was there the same day that Nicholas Withen-Refn did his scan as well. This was like, I think, September, October 2 years ago. And I didn't know what you were going to do with it. You're like, trust me, Jeff. I'm like, okay, sure. And then I find out I'm glued in the span, right?
彼のとこ行って彼にいろいろこう仲良くなるといいものをくれたりする。
So if you find him in the game and if you go to him and make the connection with him, he might give you something good.
まあジェフは比較的見つけやすいところに隠れてるんで。
Jeff is actually kind of apparent, and you could find him easily. So when the game comes out, just look for Jeff.
Well, I'm honored to have a little role in the cameo. There'll be some other cameos, I'm sure, as well in this game.
そうですね。まだ発表できませんけど、たくさんの方が隠れてます。
Yes, I can't really say who yet, but there are many people in cameos.
Oh,
Mr. Kojima,
multiple
thank you so much for coming all this way to share a little bit more of Death Stranding with us. What do you guys think? Pretty insane, right? Hideo Kojima. There's so much there, and we don't have to wait long if you guys are on track for the game to come out this November, right? Excellent. All right, Mr. Kojima, thank you so much. Yes, that's right. And Mr. Kojima will also be doing a signing session here at Gamescom, right? And that'll be...
one more thing, sorry.
Wait, one more thing? The one more thing is Kojima. Oh, man.
At the Sony booth, you'll see more about like the briefing. The reason why Sam has to do this, the briefing scenes, you'll see at the Sony booth from tomorrow. So if you have time, just stop by.
Cool.
And if you see that, you'll understand what you saw today with trying to find Jeff and things like that. So it will be, you'll get to be revealed more, and you'll be understanding what we saw today.
Awesome. All right, so there's a briefing scene at the Sony booth. Mr. Kojima will also be doing a signing, and I can't tell you how much we all appreciate you coming all the way from Tokyo, just as you're finishing the game, to be here for me, to be here for the fans.
Be here for me. Oh, come on, Keely.
Hideo Kojima, thank you so much, my friend. It's always such a pleasure. Aki, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima. All right, guys, well, that's going to do it for our first ever Gamescom opening night live.
2
hours.
hours.
Fun? Should we do this every year?
Yes.
All right, well, I got to say, it's been a ton of fun putting this together. It's been great to be here in Europe. I want to thank all the developers. I want to thank Game and Comanche for giving us the opportunity to do this. I want to thank a lot of my team that came all the way over from Los Angeles to produce this with me.
Bossman, thanks for the help.
We'll see you guys, of course, this December. The Game Awards will be back for our 5th anniversary.
Yeah!
Los Angeles. Much more information coming soon. We've got some pretty cool stuff to show you guys. It's a big
Damn, he's already fucking teasing it.
But enjoy Gamescom, guys. Thank you so much. I'm Jeff Keighley. Have a great Gamescom.
Thank you, Jeff Keighley. This was a lot of entertaining stuff. So that was the Gamescom opening night live presentation, and wow, holy crap, did they give us a whole bunch of stuff. Now, you know, not a lot of stuff I was like, holy shit about, but like a lot of great stuff and a lot of stuff that definitely intrigued me for the most part. So let's get started. They went over Gears 5, they showed a single player trailer, which this trailer was great, much better than what they showed at E3. They talked more about horde mode, but back to the single player trailer, just really enjoyed it. Like, much better than we got before E3. Definitely explained a lot more, teased a lot more as well, and amazing music. That song was just amazing throughout. Then we got THQ Nordic's first game announcement, which is Comanche, which, I'll be honest, I vaguely know about the game. Like, vaguely, I know the name of it. I know it's a helicopter shooter, but, like, that's it. Like, them coming back with the game, and it's going to be like a team-based online shooter with helicopters. I mean, that's pretty unique. They're saying alpha should be out by the end of this year for it, and a beta sometime in 2020 for it. Then they unveiled another interesting multiplayer game called DCL the Game. Apparently DCL is a drone combat league. I think it's the initial acronym for it, but it's a drone racing game from the looks of it, where you race with drones. You can fully customize them into all sorts, shapes, and sizes. And that was Nordic's other game. Then we got more details on Need for Speed Heat, which, like I said in my pre-show, which was something that was teased, but never fully shown, and they showed it here. And I said a lot during it, but this does seem like a very back to basics, bare-boned Need for Speed game. I didn't get any sense of story, any campaign story, Fast Furious style stuff that Payback gave. I didn't feel that. It feels like they're very focused on this one. So we get during the daytime, you do legal races, you do professional street racing. You can get the cops riled up and goes all GTA style, and then you can do night street racing, the more legal stuff, and then that's where you go. Get more cops involved, even more hardened stuff. And yeah, it seems like a very a back to basics style Need for Speed game, and that works for them. One big thing they showed was this game will be only for, as of right now, I'm not entirely sure, but it says in-game currency only. There won't be any microtransactions or loot boxes. Every new game will be. It sounds like it's improved from what Payback gave us. So I guess that's a very big positive to say about this game. There's even an app you can download today where pretty much you can customize your stuff, and then when the game comes out, you can add all those customizations to the car into the actual game, which is pretty nice. Next we got a game I didn't know about until they started showing the little characters from it, and that's a sequel for Kerbal Space Program. A game that has been out for what feels like years now, a good 3 to 5. Well, it feels like a good 3 to 5 years now. This game has been out, and people have been enjoying it for the most part, of all the ridiculous stuff they're doing, and they're expanding it. You're gonna not go to the moon, but further space, explore other planets, create your own space stations, create your own space bases, and of course it can all get fucked up if you're not careful. That's one thing I did love about the trailer. That comes out next year. Then we got another big sequel announcement from Bandai Namco and the guys, the Daughters of Little Nightmares, and that's Little Nightmares 2. And this looks to expand the world of the game. It looks like it's a 2-player game as well this time around, and it's more like a whole city, town you're exploring as well. And it looks about as creepy as you expect it to be. From what I've seen of Let's Plays of it, I saw Scary Game Squad. I enjoyed what they played through of it. I'm really interested to see where they go with it, because it's kind of tease the woman from the first game is returning, maybe. So that'll be interesting to see. that's 2020 as well. And they even mentioned how there's going to be combat like with kitchen utensils, and I wouldn't mind checking that out. Then we got the first official gameplay trailer for Predator Hunting Grounds. Now I know this game has been very like teased since that Sony Direct, State of Play a couple months back, and it's pretty much what you expect. You play a group of military soldiers, or you play a Predator, and during your own personal missions, you run into the Predator and he wrecks your shit if you're not careful. And they also tease that it also is not only going to be fun to play a Predator, but this squad, this military squad as well. And they also said that a pre-alpha for the game will be coming soon, so that'll be something to look forward to for, I know, for a lot of Predator fans out there. They showed off a new trailer for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. That look, you know, I haven't really gotten into it, but from what I've seen of the Iceborne trailer, that looks good. That does look good. They definitely showed some new gameplay stuff. Then we got something called The Cycle, which I didn't get the developer's name, but they're calling it a competitive campaign shooter. So it's not just a PvE first-person shooter, it's a PvEVP shooter, pretty much. And from what it sounds like you're competing with somebody, another team, to get these quests done. And that sounds really cool. And the gameplay-wise, it's about what you expect from this kind of game. But I did love some design of the weapons and things like that. And early access Shadow drop for today, which really cool. Then after that, we got the first trailer for Life is Strange 2 Episode 4. Now, I really don't play the Life is Strange games, but based off the trailer they showed, it sounds like things went down between the older brother and his younger brother, pretty much one with superpowers, and he now has an eye patch, so I guess he's a pirate now, for sure, since. And that comes out within the next few days. You know, I guess for fans of it, this looks to be very jam-packed with what's going on overall, him trying to find his younger brother. Episode 4 of 5, I forgot it's a 5-episode series. I know it was a 4-episode series. Then from Amplitude Studios, we got this funny like CG/gameplay trailer for Humankind. This is a 4-player, Humankind, no. Sorry, I'm thinking of another game we're going to get to later. No, Humankind from Amplitude Studios, best described as a strategy game with a what-if history scenario strategy game. So they started off showing a caveman DJ on a tiny little space station hovering this strange new alternate reality history world. And that's pretty cool. I love what Elseworld stories, and something like this piques my interest. I'm not a fan of strategy games, but it seems very interesting. Then we got Borderlands 3. They showed off Proving Grounds, which is apparently this like campaign like challenge mode from what I got a sense of it. And it looks about what I expect for Borderlands 3. Not much to say about that. Then we got from Rockfish Games a game called Everspace 2, which this game looks visually fucking amazing. It looks really great. And then they go, no, this is coming out in 2021. I'm like, 2021? But what? Huh? It's like, does not compute. Like, how does this game look this good and it's still 2 years off? It looked amazing to me. Then we got, The Witcher 3 for Switch, coming October 15th. I'm happy they got it running on Switch, but good lord, does that, I'm not one to critique visuals a whole lot, but good lord, does that game look rough for a Switch game. And it's all of it, too, including that massive Blood and Wine expansion. So, then FIFA 20 came out to show off their Volta Football League mode, which is basically a street football, pretty much, where it's a whole thing I had no idea about until this ceremony. So, that looks cool. They showed a short clip of the story mode. Doesn't give much, except for the fact somebody's really good at, tossing around a soccer ball with their feet. So next up after that, then we got the one where it's a 4-player squad shooter called Disintegration. It's from VI Interactive. This is from the co-creator of Halo. This is his studio. It was kickstarted 5 years ago, and they're just now having a definitive release window for it. It's a 4-player squad shooter where pretty much you play a group of robots trying to save humanity. The tagline is Reboot Humanity, so it's either start your own version of humanity with Humankind with robots, or something different. So I'm definitely intrigued by what it brought, and what it showed. We got a small new trailer for Darksiders Genesis. Not much to show, just a little bit more gameplay, you know, stuff we haven't seen from the Stadia direct they showed earlier today. You know, looks fun. Guilt, which we saw during the second Stadia Connect, I believe, and it's a Tequila Works title, kind of like indie Alan Wake in a way, with like how you play the game and things like that. But definitely looks like a very unique kind of game. They showed off the first trailer for Destiny 2 Shadowkeep. This is coming to us, of course. It's not Shadowkeep trailer, but showing what's coming in Shadowkeep, which is Season of the Undying, which is like, I guess this robot civilization is coming back to life, and now it's wreaking havoc. I'm not a big Destiny guy, but I'm happy for Bungie, you know, self-publishing themselves now, branching themselves off from the Activision brand. Then we got, I guess, a very unique German like horror game called Remothered, pretty much. I guess it's a sequel or a successor to a previous horror game from, from Stormine Games. Yeah. Creepy as a hell as you can believe it. Then they showed a montage for Epic Game Store. Then they showed Magic the Gathering. They talked a little bit more about Magic the Arena. Nothing really to show because they already showed some of it at Epic Game Store. Then Jeff Keighley announced that Sony bought Insomniac Games during the press. They announced they bought Insomniac Games, so I'm really looking forward to see what Sony and Insomniac have planned. Most likely another more Ratchet and Clank, Spider-Man sequel, stuff like that. So next up we got Erica, which is this adventure, like choose your own like adventure game we saw quite a while ago from what I remember, and coming to us from Flareworks. Looks interesting. I know there's a lot of fans of that kind of genre, so I'm interested to see where to go with that game. Next up, we got Anno 1800. This is a, of course, this is a very big Ubisoft strategy that just recently got released. They basically showed off the season pass for it. Like the first one is a Sunken Treasures pack. The second DLC is I guess a Gardens Botanica Gardens kind of like DLC pack. And the last one is more of like an exploration archaeology kind of pack. And they all come out within a few incoming months, and they even introduced a day and night cycle. So I know fans of that will be definitely excited for what they showed. They also showed another game for Port Royale 4, which is like, I guess pirate era strategy game. Looked fun. No, didn't really know about the Port Royale series till today. Next we got a game I'm familiar with because like they were definitely a sponsor of the Easy Allies podcast. They were a sponsor for a while now, like early last year, and that's Iron Harvest 1920 Plus. This strategy style, looks like a strategy style game, where it's an Elseworld story set sometime after the events of like the World War, pretty much, and like I believe the First World War. I'm not entirely sure. And it's like robot mechs and steampunk mechs and stuff like that. So that hence the name 1920 Plus. I mean, it has piqued my interest, and ironically, because of how International Day and Time works, it comes out September 1st, 1920, so aka 1920. Wait, no, it comes out next year, September 1st, 2020, which it's a great way they did the whole release date. That's pretty clever. We got Call of Duty Modern Warfare next. Not much to say about that except for a fact they showed to talk a bit more about gunfight mode, this 2v2 multiplayer mode coming to the game. But they announced that a PS4 exclusive open alpha will be coming this Friday. So I know they'll show a gunfight trailer. I know my brother will probably be excited for something like that. You know, the new Modern Warfare has piqued his interest, so I won't mind seeing what his thoughts are on that. Then we got into Hideo Kojima showing up. They showed a nice little montage about his struggles post what happened with Konami. And then we got into Death Stranding stuff, which, oh boy, there was a lot of Death Stranding stuff. So first off, it was basically first two things we got were character trailers. First for a character called Mama, which is apparently works for the company Bridges, and apparently while she's stuck in the Bridges base, mainly because like she's still attached to her baby, but her baby is in like a completely different like dimension pretty much. So the baby's there, she's taking care of the baby, but she can't really fully hold the baby because the baby is in this alternate dimension where all these BTs come from. So Kojima knows how to do. All I'll say about that is Kojima definitely knows how to do very unique characters for his games. Then we got more explanation not only to Bridge Baby, but Guillermo del Toro's character called Deadman. Now he's playing the character, but he's not voicing the character. The character's being voiced by somebody else. But then we got more of an explanation what Bridge Baby was, which is basically like they take babies from stillborn moms and use them, and they're the key to detecting the BTs and things like that. Like, we already know Sam has a unique ability to sense them, but I guess these babies help him sense them even more. They enhance his ability. But holy crap, it's a Kojima game. That's all I'll say about that. Then we got a sneak peek at some gameplay footage they showed. Apparently, they're going to show more at TGS this coming September, so I'm looking forward to that. But we got a short gameplay showing some pissing action, some urinating action, as well as this whole pod. Sorry, let me rephrase. This whole base where these scavengers live. I forgot what the actual name are. And Sam visits these to give them supplies, things like that, and to connect more of what's left of the world, pretty much. And the one we went to just so happens to be Jeff Keighley, but voiced by Matt Mercer, best known for his work on stuff like Attack on Titan and the Resident Evil series, and of course, you know, others as well. But like, that's so amazing. That was just hilarious how Jeff Keighley's making a cameo in this game. And then Keighley even teased that there are multiple cameos from a lot of his friends throughout. And then that was the end of the Gamescom opening night live. Overall, I really enjoyed it. I may have not been as surprised by a lot of stuff they showed, but I really did like what they presented. They showed a lot. They kept it packed. 2 straight hours, like slightly 2 plus hours of nothing but announcements and stuff like that. And I love how some good chunk of the developers were definitely Germany focused, which I really like, because there was definitely a couple of items I had no idea about, like that Remothered game. So I'm really looking forward to see what's to come with more announcements hopefully to come with Gamescom within the next coming days. And overall, I definitely did enjoy myself. So other than that, if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button if you want to talk to us more about stuff like this. Comment down below if you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about what Gamescom has to offer, which is video games. Hit the subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well. Also, let me know what you thought of the opening night live. Was there a lot of stuff you were surprised by? Or was there a lot of stuff you were not so surprised by? Did you enjoy what Keighley brought? Were you expecting more bigger announcements you thought that were coming? Let us know. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of the opening nights live overall, and put down what you thought of my reaction overall. But also, most importantly, thank you for watching. And of course, on the next episode of SRBTV, within the coming days, we got so much more stuff for you. Not pertaining to special press conference presentations regarding video games, but also stuff like we still have our season 2 finale reaction to Dark. We still have coming up. We still have Young Justice Outsiders. We're getting close to the season 3 finale. We also have season 2 of Titans. We still have, as Keighley teased, in December we'll be back for the Game Awards. We also got, oh my god, so many different things, and we're not even at the end of the year yet, so look forward to all that we have to offer. But until next time, I'm Kristen, and this has been a very Gamescom-filled episode of SRBTV, so I will see you later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
as well as our other shows,
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can check us out on Twitter,
as well as Stardust,
@SuperReactBros.